Yeah, the new record Dead Reflection comes out July 14th, and we spent a lot of time really working on the songs. I think, you know, as you get older as a band, and it's our 8th full-length record, it gets harder and harder to make records. You know, it just gets harder. You have to dig deeper. You get older, you have more priorities, you have more distractions. And I think we just were really conscious of that and self-aware in the fact that we needed to really put in the time. So we did. We spent 2 weeks of pre-production, which is like longest we've ever done, just getting the songs fine-tuned. And we worked with a really hands-on producer that was way more particular about the songs and about what we were doing. So I think all in all, it was the most professional we've ever been in the studio. And I think that and some of the technical things we did, we tuned the guitars a little bit different. You know, we explored a lot of different sort of sounds, which we hadn't done before. I mean, that coupled with just taking a lot of time on the songs, I think makes this record pretty special. Yeah, the song called Lost Positives, which was one of the first songs kind of instrumental we had, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do over it vocally. And we kind of all worked on it together, on the ideas for the vocals, and then we just had this one sort of melody that really just, like when I heard it, I felt something, you know, like right away I knew it was, wow, it really just kind of jumped out at me. So that song we worked on a lot. We took a lot of time on it. It took on a lot of different versions till we finally found the right version. But it ended up being my favorite song on the record, I think. At least right now. It'll change, but right now. Yeah. 8th if you count the one show we did in 2003. But I just say 7. To be honest, I think I enjoy hanging out with other bands. After the day's done, it's been like a hot show. Like you can see, I'm sweating already here in Las Vegas. Like after we're done the show, it's just nice to have like a cold beer behind the trailer with, you know, all your friends that are doing the same thing as you. So I look forward to that part. Obviously, the fans are great and the shows are great. That's why we're doing it. That goes without saying. But for me, like, it's really nice to have that camaraderie that we're all together on Warped Tour, you know, doing the same thing. Well, the first week's been kind of weird because we had Sony days off. We played 2 shows, then we had 3 days off. So I was like joking that I needed a day off from a day off, you know, to jump back on the tour. And no, I mean, the shows have been really good, like really solid. People have come out in droves, and it's been a really, really fun set. So I've been enjoying it, and it's kind of nice. You know, we're still early on getting these hot shows, the Las Vegas, the Phoenix, Albuquerque, getting those hot days out of the way. So now, you know, we'll cruise into something that's a little less, at least not in triple digits in terms of temperature. I think just all the places we've gone. Like, I remember going to Japan for the first time, and, you know, even the first time we ever got on a plane together as a band to fly overseas. Like, those kinds of things, those kind of little things that happen at the time, they're such a milestone, and then sure, they fade away and they don't mean anything anymore. We get on a plane and we wish we weren't even on a plane now, but you remember those first times that we were on an airplane together as a band, and it felt like cool, you know, and all those, just those little things, and going different places and playing certain festivals and playing at Red Rocks in Denver, like, is really special for us. So I think there's just so many. You know, I just love those little first time things that happen. Well, I think the biggest thing is, it's the obvious answer, is just how the internet has come into play. When we started the band, it wasn't like, bands didn't really even have websites. There was no internet presence. Like, to book a show, you'd call the venue or try to find out who is booking and make friends with them and send them a tape. That was like literally what happened when we started, and then we've seen things grow, and we've seen it be, well, now you use email, and then it moves on to now there's social media, and now there's digital music, iTunes, and now there's streaming, and we've gone through all of these different versions, different steps along the way, and we've been through all of them, and it's kind of unique because our band starting in 2000, back in 2000, those things didn't exist. So I think one thing we've done is we've tried to embrace them as they've come. We always, people said we were a MySpace band. It's like, no, we just got a MySpace account when it came out. We've been a band before that, and so we just try to embrace all those things, all technology, and as it comes, and we see the things come and go and the trends come and go. But I think it's important just to be in tune with them and not try to fight against them, because can you imagine if somebody was fighting against the internet and be like, no, we'll never use the internet for our band? Like, come on, right? So it's but that's what people used to say. Yeah, it is now. There's no denying it. There was a time when people were like, no, that's stupid, and you don't need to have a social media account, and but very few bands don't have that, if any now, to be honest. Yeah, I'm doing a solo tour with my project River Oaks, going to Australia quickly after this, and then we're doing a Canadian tour. In the fall, we're doing a German tour, and we're doing a UK tour, and that's going to round up the year, and then next year, more stuff. Thank you for all the support. 7 records in, our 8th is coming. Dead Reflection, out July 14th. Please check it out. It's really good, I promise. Okay, bye. Thanks.